Do you want to do the clap? We gotta do the clap. We missed it in the last video.
Say the 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. We got it! Yay!
Hello.
Hi everybody.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Erin. And welcome to our channel. And today we're going to be talking about family flavors, okay? What it was like for us to interact with our family, who our families are, their personality types, and we'll go from there.
Every family is a foreign country, and my family came from a foreign country. My mom, she was the rock, she was the arc, she was the one who took us everywhere, and we settled down over in Utah. I grew up as the baby of 5 children, so I have 4 siblings, 3 sisters, 1 brother, from a family of travelers. Like, it's expected of us to go on into the military, and then when we leave and make off a new life, we make a new life. We don't talk to each other that much. I would say that our checkup texts happen once every like 3-4 months. The last time that we all met together physically was about 12 years ago for my high school graduation, and we were supposed to meet up this May for my niece's high school graduation, but the lockdown happened and we haven't made plans to meet up again. We'll figure it out later, but that'll be a project 2 years down the line. Everyone just knows that everyone else is okay, and as soon as we're not okay, we'll send out a message, probably 2 to 3 weeks later. We'll be fine. And that is how my family interacts.
And the way my family interacts is we are very loud, boisterous, rambunctious, all the issues. No, I'm just kidding. We call each other every day. My parents are still married. I'm always talking to them on a pretty regular basis. And it's very strange for him. He's like, why are you calling your family again? We have always just been in close contact, whether we're love, hate, don't like each other, anxious, surprised, shocked, we're always communicating. And the way I interact with my own family, and I'm very East Coast. I'm from New York, and my family lives up to the stereotype.
The first time I met Erin's family was when it was midway through our long distance period. We had made a trip on over to New York when she got on over to New York. And I was able to see what her stomping grounds were. I was able to find out what her family home looked like.
My family is more like, hi, it's nice to meet you. I think you're wonderful.
My family's more like, hello.
But without
you got a
the
pass from him? Okay.
Yeah. But without the hand, like there was like no touching. It's more like, hello. I don't even think I would give it that much of a furrowed brow. It was very...
And it was really, it was nice. It was welcoming. It wasn't the most welcoming because Erin didn't quite say who I was.
I didn't! Okay, so I had just finished traveling and I just got back home to New York and
the week that she arrives back into America.
3 days later. 3 days later, when I returned to America, he was already there. And they were like, Erin, who's this? And I was like, oh, it's my friend Jeff. I tried to play the friend angle. I don't know. I don't know why I was too shy to let them know that this was my boyfriend, because I didn't think when I was going overseas I was gonna come back with more than luggage, you know? So yes, I played my family as if they were dumb, and they are not dumb. They were like, are you serious right now? He showed up 3 days after you got home. He is not your friend.
They were able to figure it out by about like day 3 of the trip.
Day 2.
They were polite enough to not say anything until day 3 of the trip. But, you know, like, and as the visits continued, I ended up meeting your father and your mom a couple more times. They came on over to California to visit you, and there was a lot of contact in between. And it's nice. It's very welcoming. It's very, very sweet. For the first couple of years, it was like when you get a rescue dog and you go on over to pet it and they just flinch instinctually. That's me in human form when it comes to family. And it took them a while to figure out that I wasn't being impolite. I was just born with my guard up. And slowly the guard gets taken down, slowly their expectations get taken down, and somehow we meet in the middle. But overall, I feel very accepted by your family.
6 months later, I was able to meet his family for the first time. So when I got to Utah, the first person I met was his mother, and she greeted me with a watermelon.
I have to defend my mom on tape. And I will say that she is a Thai lady who lives in Utah, who has zero exposure to black people whatsoever. She remembered from her time in the military back in the 1980s that black people like watermelon. And when you get off of a plane ride or a trip or a travel, you have to be greeted with fruit, a light snack. So she just picked the best light snack.
Here's the flip side. I can't stand watermelon. It's not sweet enough for me. Out of all the fruits, that's the one that I just don't like. So that big old watermelon just sat in the house, and she was like probably wondering why I didn't eat it, but I'm just not a fan of watermelon, and I thought that was funny. So I met his mother, and it was an interesting experience. You know, she was like, I like you because my son likes you, and I respect that. You know, she had just met me, and she was just like, I made a comment in his mom's house, and I said, wow, that's really nice. And then she told me, I am giving you everything in my house because I don't want my other daughter to have it, and I want to make her jealous. And I said, thank you, but I don't need this.
No.
I don't need this.
You can't refuse. You can't refuse. But she refuses to play along.
Generally speaking, do I feel accepted by his family? I would say I'm probably 50-50. Do they like me? Do they not like me? Because
my mom said she likes you because she likes me.
Yeah.
And if that's not good enough, I'm like, that's gonna be the best you're gonna get.
So those are family flavors, and we just wanted to share that, you know. During this trying time, why not rehash up old drama? Because that's the way to go.
Right? There always has to be 3 questions, and let me just go ahead and pop in a mystery question from you. What from your family do you want to instill in your kids? Because we're here over in California, outside of the influences of both families. So we get to do whatever we want to our children. We can take the good, we can take the bad, we can take whichever thing that we want.
I love the fact that my family communicates. It doesn't matter what we're feeling, and I want to pass that on to our children if we are so lucky to have them. I also want to pass on my parents' sense of ambition. I love how ambitious they are, and because of them, I got to grow up pretty nicely. You know, they were like, this is what I want, and they set forth the goals to do so. They are, both of them are educated. Both of them have really, well, they're retired now, but both of them had really good jobs, and I was afforded many luxuries because of how hard they worked. And I want to make sure that my kids work very hard, especially in education. I would like to pass that on. I would hope that our children become good listeners. I'm still working on my skills. My listening skills are like this, but I would like to pass on the good listening skills. My mom is an excellent listener, so I would like to pass that on. What about you?
I grew up with a really strong pioneer spirit, just like instilled in me, both from like my family and from Utah in general, and it gave me the courage to really just like break out from my hometown and make a new life on what is effectively an alien planet. And in order to like strike out a completely new existence, far away from where you like grew up, it takes a certain level of strength, and I wouldn't give up the strength that my family taught me for the world.
So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you tuning in to watch our very somber video compared to our last ones.
Yes.
But thank you for joining us. For those who have liked, commented, subscribed, done all 3, done 1, done 2, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We read everything, and we just hope everyone is staying safe out there. And I hope you're practicing social distancing. And if you're not, I hope you have a mask and a cover and everything. I hope you're doing all that and staying safe. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.